Okay. Hello, Professor Ratni and all my friends. So here we from Group 1 will present and simulate the PBL method. First, I would like to introduce my group members. I'm Luh Desi Purnamawati and my partners are Kadek Ita Tristiani and also Putu Tia Mahayoni. So we continue to the explanation. Here I would like to explain the definition of PBL. So the clue here is group work, where students are given a problem by the teacher and then they will solve the problem together in group and then present the result what they get into the audience or their friends. I'm sorry. So the teacher here should provide quality problems such as it must have more than one answer. It must be authentic, and also it should mirror a problem they will face once they are outside the classroom. Okay, that's about the definition of PBL. Next, we have the characteristics of PBL, where here there are several or four characteristics. The first one is speaking skills development, where in this method, the students are led to communicate in front of the class in the form of presentation. And the next is authentic material, where the material or problems provided by the teacher must be useful in real life of students itself. And then the third one is develop critical thinking skills, where students think about solving the problems they have clearly and also accurately. And then the last one is social interaction. From PBL, students can mingle, interact, and then express their opinion or their ideas, and that's all the social interaction in this learning. And that's about the characteristics. Next is the implementing PBL, where there are several steps to implement the PBL method. The first one is project determination, where students are given the opportunity to choose or determine the project they will work on. And next is design of project completion steps. Here, the student design the steps of project completion from start to finish and its management also, of course. This is contains the rules of the work and planning the sources, materials, or tools to be used. So, next is preparation of schedule, where students carry out activities according to the schedule determined by the teacher. And next is project completion. This is implementation steps of the project design. So the example of the activities such as reading, interview, and etc. So the teacher's role here is as monitor, where they are monitoring student activity in completing the project. And next is preparation of reports and presentation. The students present their result to other students in front of the class. And the last one is evaluation of project processes and outcomes. So the teacher and students evaluate and also provide feedback on the processes and also for the project that have been done by students. The feedback here can from the teacher and also students. So that's the steps of implementing PBL method. And for the next explanation will be continued by my partner. So Ita, time is yours.
Okay, thanks for the time that's given to me. Now I will explain you about teaching technique of project-based learning. There are several techniques that can be used in the implementation of the project-based learning. They are the first is share solution and send a problem. This technique is an excellent strategy for avoiding conflict during the project-based learning while mentoring a cooperative problem-solving effort using a send a problem. In the general, it's a group concerned about 2 until 4 students. The way this strategy works is the first, we as a teacher give each group different problem, and the second, the team discussion problem, record their resolution and pass the resolution on the other group. And the last is each group contributes the new solution. And the second technique is cooperative and team-based learning. This is technique is a collaboration with a project-based learning because it is one of the important component in the project-based learning, where project-based learning relies on the student abilities work as a team to produce joint work. This small group learning experience emphasize the preparation of students outside class and application of knowledge in the classroom. The group usually contains about 5 until 7 students. And the third technique is case study method. By using case study technique, can provide valuable information during a project technique approach because it is provided real world example of situation, solution, or failures. The method as a follow. The first is collect information. The second, introduce special case studies as a way to provide challenging question and solution. And the third is the real life nature of this case bring relevance and authority to the data set and project theory content to actual event the concept. And the fourth technique is guided discovery. Discovery is a strategy to create a learning situation to influence the student teaching activity and independently in finding concept or theory. Understanding and solving problem. Uh, The discovery process requires a teacher as a facilitator and guide. And number five, metacognition and problem solving strategies. It is a technique that a teacher strategy for solving problem, ideally using metacognition or thinking about checking best practice. This is make the student confident to communication. And the last technique is experimental activities. This is a technique aimed to expand opportunities for students to find, advice, and understanding problem in the different ways. In this activity, the student face with a creating experience relate to the topic or project question. This experience begins a project of reflection, discussion, analysis, and evaluation of skill guided further activities. Next slide, please. Okay. Next, I will explain you about advantages and disadvantages of project-based learning. There are several advantages of project-based learning. The first is increase student motivation. It is it's mean we can boost their ability to important work and they need to be rewarded. And the second, improve problem solving skill. This is method is able to improve student skill in solving all problem. And the third is make student more active and successful in solving complex problem. So this is method can make a student more active in the solving incredibly complex problem. And number four, increase cooperation. So this is method can also increase cooperation between member group. And number five, develop communication skill. So this is method can student practice their skill in communicating with a target language. And number six, improve student skill in the managing research. And number seven, give student expression and practice. And number last, the number eight is learn to take information, demonstrate the implement it. Okay, and talking about disadvantages of this method, the first is it took a lot of time to solve the problem. Um, it is the method in this implementation take a lot of time to solve a problem, and the second requires acquired a lot of many. So this is method requires a lot of many because a lot of equipment has to be prepared. And the second, many instructors are comfortable with traditional classroom where the instructor play an major role in the class. Number four, the number of equipment to be provided. So this is method, the equipment that must be provided is very much to create learning comfort. And number five, students who have a weakness in expressing and gathering information will have difficult. And next slide, please. Okay, and next I will explain you about teacher role. There are several teacher role. The first is teach group and create a comfortable atmosphere. So it is mean we as a teacher must teach student to create comfortable atmosphere in the group. And then the second, make sure everything is already before starting the discussion. So this is mean we as a teacher must make sure before starting its group has a member in the chain of reading the material while his friends listen, and a member who is in chain to recording important information during the discussion. And number third, provided material or information. So uh, this mean accorded with the develop of other group in timely manner. And number four, evaluating its group. So that means we as a teacher have to make sure the group discussion session and with an independent assessment. And the next role is giving the group focus on the achieving goals. And the next, monitor discussion and record various problem arrays and maintain student motivation and also evaluating learning activities. Okay, the last talking about student roles. There are several student roles in this method. The first, using the ability to ask and think. So the student must their own abilities and asking and thinking in the learning. And the second, doing simple research. So the student must to be able to do research in the simple way. And then number three, learn new ideas and concept. So students have to learn new concept from a various research. And number four, learn to manage time well. So student, we must to be able to manage time well in the studying. And the next rule is doing self or group learning activities, and apply learning through action, conduct social interaction, and the last more activities on group works. Okay, that's all about my explanation, and time I return back to my friend Stacy.
Well, guys, there's our explanation about PBL method. And for the next is the simulation, where that will be handled by my partner Tia. So to Tia, time is yours. Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning. How is your day today?
Good
Good morning,
morning,
Miss.
Miss. I'm
How about
fine. How about
you?
you?
Hi, great. I'm so glad that I met you all again in this platform. I'm great too. Thank you for joining the class today, and I hope you are in a good condition. Okay. So class, is there any absent for today? Is there any student absent for today?
No, Miss.
Okay, great. Keep it up, class. You are doing a good job. Okay, are you ready to join the class today?
Yes, Miss. I'm
Yes,
ready.
Miss.
Okay, thank you for the response. Before we start our material for today, let's pray together. So please bow your head. Okay, pray, start. Finish. Okay, thank you. So okay, would you like to open your camera, please, so that I know that you are here? Okay,
Sorry,
thank you.
Miss. I have.
Oh yeah, Desi, it's no problem. So now, without any further ado, let's start our class for today. Okay, the first one. Okay, here I have some things, three things. What is this? Do you have any ideas, guys?
I think that is a card, Miss.
Oh, that is a card, right? Any other opinion?
I think it is a invitation, Miss.
Right. Yes, you are right. All of this item is a card. It is an invitation card. Do you ever got any invitation card?
Yes, Miss. I got a birthday invitation from my friend.
Ooh, that's fun. Other student?
For me, yes, my friends give a wedding invitation, Miss.
Wow, you already come up with this item, right? All of us might be have an experience in receiving invitation cards. So what you will do when you got an invitation card? Anyone?
I will come to the wedding, Miss, and I will
Okay.
come to the wedding if I'm not busy.
Okay, if you're not busy, you'll come to the wedding. So, and the other student?
I don't want to come, Miss, because I'm too lazy.
Wow, why? Why won't you come? It must be fun. Yes, all we have to do is come to the party, to the wedding, and so on if we are invited and if we are free to. But if we are busy, we need to let them know that we are not going to come to the party as a politeness. Yeah. So, we've been talk about invitation card and so on, wedding, reception, birthday party, and so on. So for today's meeting, we would like to learn about invitation card. So, what is invitation card? Who can conclude what is invitation card from the discussion we had before? Anyone?
May I? May
Yes,
I?
Desi?
Okay, so invitation cards are a letter in the form of cards used to ask or invite someone to attend an event, such as a wedding reception, birthday party, and so on.
Okay, that's great. You're totally right. Invitation card is letters that wrote or type in a form of card that used to ask someone to attend an event. Or maybe invitation is a text which containing a request, a solicitation, or an attempt to get another person to join you at a specific event, such as wedding reception, birthday party, anniversary, reunion, and so on. So, yeah, let's take a look to this invitation card. Every invitation card will have this element, or maybe just half of them, because in this example, it is a formal invitation card. So let's check what's done all. So the first one is the organization graphic element. Here we got organization graphic element to the name of the host, Mr. and Mrs. Jones Doe, and pressing the invitation request the pleasure of your company, the kind of event, it is a dinner event, and the purpose of the event, and the date, and the time when will the dinner begin, and the place, it depends on the hotel, and also special instruction like the entertainment begins at 9 o'clock, and where to reply this invitation. So yeah, simply there will be only three main elements in invitation card. There are receiver, or to who you want to give the invitation card, the body of invitation, which contain with subject or the name of the event, day or date, time, and also the place of the event. And the last one is the sender, or from who, or your identity as a sender. Now, after you already know what invitation card is and also the element of invitation card, now it's time to do a project. So it is a project time. Now, so now I want you to do a project in a group which consists of 3 to 4 people. And you can choose the topic of the invitation card, and also you can decide to use formal or informal invitation card. And what you need to do is design an invitation card complete with the element that have been mentioned before. You can choose the topic wedding reception, birthday party, anniversary, reunion, and so on. You need to design the invitation card creatively, and the time allocation is 30 minutes, 10 minutes for finding ideas and choosing topic, 20 minutes for designing and finishing. And the group will be, I will choose the group who will be presenting their project. And all of the groups, please send your work to the link that I've sent you all. Okay. After that, after I choose the group that will be presenting their work in the class, to the group who does not have a chance to present their work, please upload your work in social media, Instagram, right after this class ended, with identity of your group and hashtag invitation card Miss Tia. Okay, each student must give a comment in 5 or more peers project, and I will monitor it and give a comment too. Every student needs to participate in analyzing your friend's work. Okay, any question, guys? Is that clear?
It's clear for me, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So now let's start your creativity. Okay, time is up. I've chosen two groups that will be present their material now. So, okay, for group A, please present your material.
Okay, Miss. Thank you for the time that is given to me.
Okay, thank you for Group A. You did presented it really well. So the other student, please give a comment for Group A.
Can I get a comment from group A?
Yes, Ita, please go on.
Okay, I think their invitation card is already complete and all the compliments are included. So I think they choose the wedding topic and formal invitation card. The design is very beautiful and elegant, Miss. That's all from my group, Miss.
Okay, thank you so much, Ita, for your comment to the Group A. So let's move to the other group that will present their work. Okay, we have Group B. So Group B, please present your work.
Okay, Miss. Thank you for the time that's given to me.
Okay, thank you for Group B. You're doing such a good job. So the other student, please give a comment for Group B.
Okay, I will give comment for Group B. So I think their invitation card is so careful, just like the theme that they choose, birthday party. So I think it is complete enough. I love the design. They are so creative, and the element is complete too. Good job, Group B.
Okay, thank you, Daisy, for participating. Thank you all for your participation. Because the limit of the time, we need to end our class for today. But before that, do you have any question,
Yes, Miss.
Kita?
Okay. I have a question. Are the presenter need to upload their work in the social media, Miss?
Okay, I forgot to tell you that. So no, but you need to comment on your friend's work too. And the deadline for uploading your works is in this evening, 12 a.m. So don't be late, and the comments still can be added until next week. So make sure you are analyzing your friend's work, not just commenting. Okay? Is that clear, Ita?
Yes, Miss. Thank you for your explanation, Miss.
Okay, for the other student, is there any question?
No, Miss.
Okay, thank you for your response. Okay, if there is not the other question, we can end our material for today. Before that, let's pray together. Please bow your head. Okay, let's pray, start, finish. Thank you all for joining this class for today. Thank you for your participation. I hope you are stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Have a nice day.
Miss.